Hey, what's up, guys? So it's an eBay unboxing, and no, it's not Epsom salt. Let's check it out. And yeah, I got lucky. This was just listed with a buy it now. Probably like I was searching, and it just popped up as buy it now, brand new on the eBay search. And hopefully it is what I think it is. Sometimes you have to act really fast on things before another dealer or another collector spies it with their little eye and snatches it up. So you really, when something is first listed, you really have seconds. The seconds are ticking away because there are other people just like me out there that check everything that is newly listed. All right, so let's open this up and see what's inside. So it's happened to me before where I sat around, I thought about it, you know what I mean? I was, something was just listed and I'm like, should I go for it? Should I not go for it? Is it a sleeper? And then boom, like I refresh the page and it's gone. And then I'm kicking myself. And that is why, for the most part, when you're, searching for eBay sleepers or, items that are worth more money than the seller's selling it for because they don't know anything about it, you have to really think quick. And oh my God, it's as beautiful as I thought. Holy cow. This is probably one of the most beautiful portrait, trinket, or jewelry boxes I have ever came across in my collection. And this only cost me $25. Well, with shipping, you had to add on another like $12, $13 in tax. But let me tell you something. This is just, look at this. Okay, these portrait boxes, I call them portrait boxes because they have a little portrait plaque with like an old master's painting. And generally, they're on porcelain. And I'm trying to get the glare out of the way. There we go. And they're on porcelain, and these are very, very, very highly collected. A lot of, especially women, you don't see too many men collecting these, go wild over these old, like Marie Antoinette type of painted portraits. There was a company by the name of KPM in Germany that used to make these beautiful porcelain plaques of real, like, beautiful ladies. And then people started like branching out and collecting all sorts of things with porcelain portraits. And these being one of them. And this is just, look at these feet. Oh my goodness. Let's see if there's any markings on it. And there is a mark on the bottom. Let's try to read what it says if we can. So there's a number and something company. Don't know. But this is actually, with the pitting and everything on the bottom, it's still in fantastic condition. Now, generally, these get very tarnished with age. You'll find a lot of them rusted. And this one is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's open it up and look inside. Okay, it is missing, whoa, it is missing the lining on the top. That is no big deal. They could have contained a mirror in this spot. I could also replace it with fabric, or I can replace it with the mirror. I can get one cut out to fit exactly in there. And this may have been replaced, this little pillow. Let's remove it. And I believe it was replaced. I don't think this is the original fabric that was in there. I could be wrong. Nope, somebody did make it. No big deal whatsoever. It once probably had some silk lining in there. No big deal whatsoever. It doesn't really detract from the value, because 9 times out of 10, those are all melted. Those old fabrics are totally shattered into a million and one pieces. But look at how beautiful this is. So this was absolutely a great find. And these vanity boxes sell for quite a bit of money. And I actually really scored big. I'm going to show you actually some other designs. Now, I'm going to guess, now I'm no expert, I'm going to guess that this was probably made circa about 1890s to about 1908, like right around there. So it's like probably made from the Art Nouveau era as a Rococo revival. And this is actually probably made out of gilded brass or gilded bronze. Let's go check out some other vanity boxes from the time. Here's another one with a similar little porcelain plaque in the center, and it has a glass top with gilt metal. And what's that one being sold for? Let's see. Ruby Lane, $423.59. Geez. All right, I'm filming my computer screen again, so you guys are probably like going, oh God, the quality sucks. Collecting antique portrait miniatures. So basically, portrait miniatures are tiny treasures that are perfect for antique collectors who want to begin an art collection. They're beautiful, often not too cost prohibitive. Bullshit. Bullshit. Try buying one at retail. Unless you're loaded. I don't know. Unless you're Rockefeller. It says, but best of all, they are small in size, so you don't need a gallery-sized wall to display your collection. Oh boy, oh boy. So here we go. Basically, I'm gonna try to get through this article much quicker than normal. So basically, they were popular during the early 60th, don't mind me, 16th century, appearing on illuminated manuscripts. Artists painted tiny portraits in watercolor on vellum, which is like calfskin, which is stretched out, which are then often glued down on card. Especially in the European royal courts, the little paintings were much loved before the invention of photography. Okay, so people would actually use these little portraits as diplomatic gifts or tokens of love. They were exchanged during marriage negotiations and beloved mementos of births and deaths. Interesting. And you'll find them on all sorts of things. You'll find them on hand mirrors. You'll find them actually surrounded in frames of tortoiseshell and ivory and porcelain and enamel. Very interesting. By the 18th century, they were very popular. Leading miniature painters were celebrities among the wealthy elite. Even sailors and soldiers commissioned miniature portraits of their beloved to cherish when they were on campaign. Often worn as jewelry on a gold chain as a necklace or set into a ring or bracelet. Sometimes these personal accessories had a lock of hair sealed in on the reverse side. Interesting. They fell out of favor in the beginning of the 19th century, and the wearing of the miniatures and brooches, lockets, etc. were not fashionable anymore. There was still a market for portrait miniatures, and they were often copies of well-known real-life portraits of famous people, painted on larger ivory wafer-thin sheets, and they were framed in little wooden or bone-inlaid frames to be hung on the wall. And you can see some here, like in beautiful ebony wood. Very interesting. Not all of them are signed. Of course, the ones that are signed are worth more. But once photography was invented in 1839, it totally fell completely out of favor. By the end of the 1800s, almost none were painted anymore. And they were painted on all different things: vellum, plumbago, ivory, enamel, porcelain, you name it. Here's an example of a porcelain portrait a portrait on porcelain on some kind of beautiful metal in a frame. And it's telling you what to look for. It says, buy them with your heart. So if you fall in love with it, buy it. Yeah, if you can afford it. Here we go. Buy the best you can afford. Yeah, $25 on eBay. That's it for me. It says always buy the best you can afford. Look at the condition of the portrait. So I guess the portrait, if it's damaged, it's not a good buy. Interesting. Don't pass off miniatures that aren't signed. Not all of them were signed. Very interesting. But it is more interesting if it's signed and you know who the person that the portrait was painted of. And sometimes they even have a year on them. Here's an antique portrait of a bride. It says, branch out. Miniature portraits were not just set into jewelry and little frames. Often enameled ones were put onto objects of virtu, also spelled as virtu, V-I-R-T-U. They're small, exceptionally made boxes and containers. These exquisite additions to your miniature porcelain portrait collection. Here we go. Antique gilt jewelry casket with porcelain miniature, like mine. And I suspect mine was made by La Majaz. And I'm going to say that wrong because I'm a New Yorker. I usually pronounce it Limoges or Limoges, but it's La Majaz. Something like that. Well, I'm a New Yorker. I know you're going to roast me in the comments below and say I said that wrong. Here's another La Majaz. La Majaz. La Majuz? Oh, God, I'm just going to say Limoges. That's it. It's Limoges, okay? Here we go. That's how it's spelled. I pronounced it wrong, of course. Let's check out what some of them sell for. Now here's a cheap one being sold on Etsy. Only $145. That is actually an exquisite deal because these things sell for a lot of money. I see people going into bidding wars on eBay for these little boxes. It says this could sell out soon. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Let me show you some more. Here we go. Where the hell is the other one I wanted to show you? And here we go. Here's another one. And what is that one being sold for? Oh, $625. Definitely not able to afford that one. No siree, can't afford it. Some more. Oh, that one's beautiful. $251. Yikes. Let's check out more. Now we're going down the Google rabbit hole. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are definitely going to be going down the Google rabbit hole. Let's check it out. This one's a beaut. This is, oh my God, these are just so beautiful. I am dying. I just think they're stunning. Look at this. $388 on Cherish. I never shopped on that site. $423.48. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, look at these. Look at these. You can just like pass out from the beauty. Here's some more. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh boy, oh boy. So as you can tell, these things are not cheap. And I'm telling you now, I see people, I watch these. I put these on my watch list when someone just lists one, sometimes starting them out at $9.99. I see them going for $200 to $500 to $600 for just these basic gilt brass ones with the placard on it and the painting. Let's check out First Fibs. Yeah, First Fibs, they always overprice their items. $1,850. Yeah, okay. Wow, First Fibs, you are unbelievable. Yeah, First Fibs is, I'm telling you, it's a scam. It's like those dealers, they just sell to rich people. I mean, absolutely. Oh, that one is gorgeous. Yikes. All right, so you know what? Enough. I'm getting sick. I'm actually getting sick because the chances of me finding another one of those again is I have a better chance of meeting, I don't know, meeting a movie star or God or 1,600. What is that? Euros? Yikes. All right. So, okay. So as you can tell, I really got lucky. $25. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys all soon.